part of the show, this is, Fiona. What do you think?
I gotcha.
You got me?
I'm ready.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. Fantastic.
Would you? Please take us seriously, everyone. It's really important you do that. Yeah, okay.
Those blue eyes. Those blue eyes.
Those blue.
Hi everybody, I'm Fiona Amaka.
And you're watching the UK Americana bar show.
Outside here, no pining for your income. There's no need to say among the outside here, not pining for your income.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the UK Americana bar show. Thank you for joining us. We really do appreciate it. I am so excited now to bring you an interview that I did with a London girl called Fiona Amaka. I discovered her on TikTok. She's just incredible. She's so unique. She reminds me of Tracy Chapman and David Bowie all rolled into one. But her originality is out. It's incredible. She tells us about her new band she's very excited about, how she used to sneak out of uni when she was younger against her mum and dad's will to come all the way down to London to play at all different kinds of jazz cafes and blues cafes. Absolutely amazing, really exciting. Oh, I get something in my eye. And you'll see anyway. Part 1, Fiona Amaka. See you in part 2. This is fantastic. You're gonna love it. Take a look. Oh, we've got the young lady in the background. Oh, I love that.
Very nice.
A desert flower video.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
Are you nervous?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah,
Why?
kind of.
But this handsome young man sitting here, how can you be nervous of that?
Oh, that's true. I'm shy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the UK Americana bar show. Thank you for joining us. We really do appreciate it. I'm so excited to bring in my next guest. I was saying to her earlier, I discovered her. I like to think I discovered her on TikTok, and I watched one of her videos, which was really fantastic and interesting. A couple of days go by, and I said, well, I wonder what she's doing now. Do you know what? She is absolutely brilliant. Ladies and gentlemen, Fiona Amaka. How are you?
Hello. I'm very well, thank you. Sir.
Thank you for taking the time. It's funny really, I've been holding it in, as you know, I've been very quiet and all the rest of it, because I really am quite excited, because I just see so many of your influences in you, and your music is incredible.
Thank you.
Why you write the way you write, I don't know. You remind me a bit of like David Bowie, Tracy Chapman.
Oh.
You know, you remind me, and I'm thinking, this girl, you're just so very, very unique. So, thank you for coming. I mean, this is like about 6 months ago for me. Anyway, got lots to ask you.
Oh.
So, you are a London girl,
I certainly am.
and your music is, what is it, folk, rock, soul-y,
It's kind of a bit of a mix, you
it's
know.
Americana.
Rock and soul. It's kind of soulful rock, and I've got a lot of folk music as well. So stuff like Miles Apart and Tellaway Acoustic.
Yeah.
So it's this kind of mix where I like to rock out sometimes, and I just like kind of peaceful, tranquil folk music. So it's kind of I oscillate between the two.
Well, I mean, you nearly never became a musician because Mummy and Daddy sent you off to uni, like they all do.
Yeah.
And I read somewhere that you wasn't very happy, so you kept sneaking back to London.
I did. I was a little bit naughty.
Part 1.
Well, I'm glad you stuck at it. But you used to come back and go to the blues gigs, and you did studio work. Tell us a bit more about that. So
Yeah.
what was that all about? Train up and down all the time?
It was a little bit crazy because I started singing in a blues band when I was about 17.
Right.
And when you think about blues, really, it is music for older people. And at 17, probably you don't really understand what you're singing about, especially if you're singing that kind of, what do they call it? Kind of Julia Lee kind of blues. I'll leave that there for the experts.
A big resurgence now of blues everywhere.
Yeah.
It's some real music. It's one of those musics that's real, you know.
Yeah. Oh, very much so. And I still love the blues, but I was singing with a band called Swinging the Blues, and I had a great time doing lots of functions. And then, my mum was like, okay, then, well, it's time to go to university now. So I went off, and somehow I'd come back, and I met up with another band, started singing with the second band. And I was at uni in Leicester, in the Midlands, and because I knew that my parents were really against me doing kind of live music, I did used to sneak back, and I could remember one really crazy time where I didn't want to tell them, but we finished a gig really, really late, and I thought, well, I can't tell anybody, otherwise, you know. So I went to Victoria Station, and I was all dressed up in my finery with this fancy fake fur coat, and I sat myself down in the station. I thought, you know what, I'm going to doss down in the station. Nobody will know because I come from very, very North London, and I dossed down. And the people who worked there in the station said to me, "What the hell are you doing? Come and sleep in our..." They literally are, you know. It's a long time ago. Yeah. They said, you know, you can't do this. And I was like, no, I can't. There's lots of homeless people. And they were like, no, you don't look like one. But it was crazy.
It's like Dave Grohl used to say, all the band used to get in the back of the van, wherever they run out of petrol, that's where they were.
Yeah, dust down.
And that's what you got to do when you're a musician. You know?
Yeah, exactly. I was ready to do it.
That's probably how you've learnt all your craft and what you're doing, you know.
Yeah.
Did you get to the Jazz Cafe?
I did. I played there once, actually, with a whole group of artists, whole load of different artists. That was wonderful. It's a great place to play. And I think for me, when you're starting music, you kind of have to develop your own style. And sometimes it's good when you think you're a developed singer and then you go to somewhere like the Jazz Cafe with a group of people who you know, but you haven't heard them perform, you know, and then one of them performs and just literally slays the audience and you're like, I think I need to do a little bit.
Well, you know what, Fiona, you really are quite unique. I mean, guys, if you get a chance to listen to Fiona's music, please do so. You'll be very shocked. Very unique, but very fantastic. I mean, I think one of the songs that I like was not Strangers and Cowards and
Shadows.
Cowards and Shadows. And the meaning behind that, it's amazing. If you don't mind me saying, so how would you get the inspiration to write something like that? Because it's a meaning within a meaning is what it is.
Yeah.
And it took me like about a couple of times, which it would always do, to get, it is a love song, but you're ghosting me or something, is that right?
Yeah, it's about ghosting, and it's just one of those funny things where you know, in life you can get ghosted in so many different circumstances, not always romantic, you know, and just so many friends and people I was coming across were kind of telling me these ghosting stories. I was hearing all these war stories, and I tell you what, Sam, the first time I played that song was it was at an open mic,
right?
And because that's where I write my songs. I kind of write my songs and kind of bring my half-finished kind of product to an open mic and just test it on a live audience. And I could see some people getting quite emotional, you know, and angry almost, you know. And everyone knew what the song was about.
That's how I felt when I heard it a couple of times. I thought, hang on a minute, it's really pulling these heartstrings, you know?
You know, and I thought, well, I need to release this then, because I thought, well, how come everyone in the room, they all know what the song is about? Because, I haven't said, oh, this is a song about ghosting. I've just sung the words, sung them really clearly. And some people were like, oh, yeah, you know, cowards in shadow, you know, they vanish on you. And I was like, oh, gosh, I've opened up a can of worms here.
Really great.
You don't need to blame yourself. You don't need to make excuses for anybody else. But you don't need to come again. So maybe you're ghosted. Ooh. So maybe you're ghosted.
Yes, I mean, you've got lots of other great new music. You've got your own band now.
Yeah.
And I know you're doing lots. I mean, there's so much to ask you. So you did a festival. I'm digressing now. I'm going off the topic. You did a festival in Italy. Is that right?
I did. Yeah.
Right. How was that experience?
Oh, it was lovely. It's always great to have, you know, to be invited. Frankly, to have the kind of opportunity. So I think somebody had found me singing. I sung an Italian song, and my daughter's half Italian. And so I sang an Italian song and I just put it on Instagram. And not long after that, I got a message from somebody who was running the festival in Italy. So would you like to come along and sing? I said, look, I'm not Italian, okay? I might be able to sing an Italian song, but don't. You know. I went along, and it was a fantastic experience.
Well, there you are. You know, so you don't. It's great talking to you because you've worked really, really hard, girl, haven't you? I mean, I know you have. I could see
hard
your
work.
biography. I mean, then you took a step back to have a family, and that was, you know, you still needed to make money, I guess. So you went back into the music, and you just do. I know you've done most gigs in London, but I mean up and down the country and stuff like that. So yeah, my hat off to you.
Thank you.
Especially for your craft, especially for the uniqueness of your music. You know. So Joan Armour Trading. You like her?
I love her.
Love her.
I love her. Yeah. I get emotional about people like Joan Armour Trading and Tracy Chapman.
Well, you're very close to your writing, as I say. You know, you really are. Your performing is fantastic as well. I love your performances. You know, they're really very raw and very what you see is what you get. You know, and that's it. You know, I always think about some of the arts back like in the day, how they were when they first started, without the cameras and the gloss, and you know, how they were in the originality. And it's just nice seeing you. I think that's what it is about you. You, for me personally, is the word vulnerable? Is that right? You're very
gotta let it out, and I think it's for me it's a really important thing, just in my writing and also in my performance as well. You know, as you were mentioning earlier, you know, when you first start performing, it's just about singing a song, you know, and then when you start writing and you start maybe perform, you know, a few moons down the line, should we say, not literally. A few years down the line, you want to make people feel, and for me, that's what I always want to do with my writing and my performance, is that I want to get myself and whoever's with me in that zone where you don't have to pretend, you have to hide your emotions. You can let your emotions out and feel free to talk about things, confront things, and move on. I'm not a moan fest, but I feel quite passionately about, you know, kind of healing and moving forward through actually just admitting and talking about difficult things if you have to.
To be sufficient, and that's okay. There's no need to say I'm on the outside here, no pining for your input. There's no need to say I'm on the outside here, not pining for your input.
There's a lot of poetry in you as well, isn't there? Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Isn't there? So you're a great reader, you know, and so, by the way, I've got to say something to you. I've got to hold the phone here, ladies and gentlemen. There's a certain guy, I don't know if you've heard of him, called Ray Baron Woolford.
Oh, I have
Yes.
heard of a certain
And
Mr.
he
Wolford.
said, oi, he said, get her to say, when is she going to sing my Tupac song that he wrote for you? So to that camera, so Ray, she's here to say that she's still looking at it. And Ray's a fantastic guy. He's an activist for the charity work he does. Is absolutely so. He told me off if I didn't, so I did bring you that.
So
look-
I didn't know you knew him.
Oh yes, he'd love you. So look, I know you got a gig coming up, the Rebel Inn,
That's right. Yeah.
16th of May.
16th of May, it'll be me and the boys. We'll be rocking it up at the Rebel Inn and just having a load of fun. We'll be doing some covers, but mainly original songs.
Yeah, we'd love to get down there and see you as well.
We love
So
it.
look,
Very welcome.
I've just got so many things to tell. I've just written bits and pieces. I've got your band. Tell me about Tell Her Why, and Miles Apart,
And
Honesty.
so I think
This is your new music, right?
Yeah,
Is it an EP
that's
or is
right.
it an album
So
you're working on? Or?
I have just been releasing singles. I haven't. If you look at maybe what I've released over the past couple of years, it's 2 albums, right?
Yeah.
But I haven't actually put them together, and I have thought of doing that. I thought of putting Honesty and Tell Her Why, Miles Apart, maybe Anywhere You Come, because they're kind of more acoustic and folky, into maybe one EP. But I haven't done it yet because I always think, well, I might write something else that I might want to put in there.
So, what is the future? What does the future hold for you?
Oh, now.
How's that for a question? I know you've gone on this great show, the UK Americana Bar, so that's fantastic. Well done there.
Yeah, well,
That's me, by the way.
yeah, and that's me done. That's it. That is me. No, just more writing, to be honest.
Right.
More writing, more performing, more enjoying it, more growth as an artist, and I'm happy. Basically, it's always wonderful, and I really appreciate you having me here. By the way, I love this show. I need to tell you. I don't want you to think I'm buttering you up, but I do love the show.
Oh.
And yeah, so I want to.
And I know you've had stuff out ever since you've been playing here, so I had no chance of getting to know you. And then eventually, you're here. So excited to have you here. So look, I've got to say to you, do you know about a couple of little things that we have in the show called On the Spot?
No.
You don't know about that?
I don't.
And we've also got ChatGPT.
Okay.
So what would you like to go for first, On the Spot or ChatGPT? What would you like?
Oh, let's go for On the Spot.
Did you hear that? see what I did there? On the spot. Okay, yes. I have got an on the spot question for you.
Go on then.
From my judicator, which is over here. Oh, must you look at the art?
Okay.
Yeah, no, come on.
I won't look, honestly.
Can you please be serious on this show? It's a very, very serious part of the show, this is, Fiona. What do you think?
I gotcha.
You got me?
I'm ready.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. Fantastic.
Would you... Please take us seriously, everyone. It's really important you do. Yeah, okay.
Oh, those blue eyes. Those blue eyes.
Those blue. Okay, so here is your on the spot question. Got to find it first. Universities in the UK.
Oh, right, okay.
So how many would you say there were? You've got three different choices. You've got A, are there 100? B, are there 150? Or are there 165? A, 100, B, 150, or C, 165? How many universities are there in the UK?
I am going to go for 165.
Oh, God.
Because it's just such an odd number.
Yeah.
It's a weird number, isn't it?
All right, well done. You
Was
got
it right?
Yeah, you got it right. God, where did you get these questions from? How would anyone know that you have three chances? Oh, well done you. Right, so then should we go to now Mr. and Mrs. ChatGPT?
Okay.
What I do is I put a question and say, this great artist coming on, Fiona Amaka, she's fantastic, she's done that. Could you give me a question to ask her, ChatGPT? And this is what Mr. and Mrs. ChatGPT said.
Oh, okay.
You like that? Done this before you. So, on your path, on your journey as a musician, was there ever a time when you're on stage and you thought to yourself, do you know what? I've made the wrong decision. I shouldn't be doing music. I should have stuck to uni. Or was there ever a moment like that that ever came to you? Any time when you were performing or whatever? Was there a time?
No, there never was. There was a time that I was on stage, and this only happened to me once, where I was really young at the time, and it was just a really, really big stage. It was a big stage. I can't remember where we were performing, somewhere in London, but huge stage, and it was dark. And I was with the band, which was a 6-piece band, but the stage was so big I couldn't see them, and I was scared. And you look out into the audience, you couldn't see the audience, and I love kind of having a joke and a mess about with the audience. Couldn't see the audience, and I couldn't see the band, and I just felt like, oh my God, I'm on stage on my own, and I can't see or I can't engage with anybody, and that was really, I found it really scary.
Right.
Yeah. And yeah.
Was that one of those sort of times you thought, you know what, maybe this is not for me or whatever? Or...
I didn't think it wasn't for me, but I thought, wow, this is pretty scary. Like, is there anybody here? It was a bit like that. And when I finished the song, I knew there was because I saw the applause. But while I was in the middle of the song, and I thought, gosh, I couldn't see. I couldn't really. The band was too far apart. Yeah, I couldn't see anyone. So that was scary. But I've never thought, oh no, I shouldn't be doing this.
Okay.
Tell